Well, the leaders of 15 Caricom member states have just completed the first day of the 31st Inter-Sessional meeting of the Caribbean community at the Lloyd Erskine Sandy Ford Center in Bridgetown, Barbados. LTV's Munnings has this report from Bridgetown.
Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, was warmly welcomed by his regional colleagues to the opening ceremony of the 31st Caricom Inter-Sessional meeting held at the Lloyd Erskine Sandy Ford Center in Bridgetown, Barbados, Tuesday morning. Commonwealth Secretary General, the Right Honourable Patricia Scotland, Turks and Caicos Premier, the Honourable Charlene Cartwright Robinson, Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honourable Alan Chesney, and Prime Minister of Grenada, the Right Honourable Dr. Keith Mitchell, were pleased to meet with the Prime Minister and his delegation. The ceremony began with a review of the past 6 months by Caricom Secretary General His Excellency Erwin LaRocque, who touched on a number of issues, including COVID-19, formerly known as the coronavirus.
Although the World Health Organization has deemed the risk to the Caribbean to be low, we adopted a proactive approach and convened an emergency meeting of Ministers of Health on the virus, with participation from the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CAFA, the Pan American Health Organization, the Caricom Implementation Agency for Crime and Security Impacts, and the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency. The regional security system has also played a critical role in transporting samples to laboratory testing at CAFA.
Outgoing Caricom Chairman and Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honourable Alan Chesney, also touched on the importance of monitoring COVID-19. He also pointed to a carbon tax that should be levied on the region.
Another Caricom delegation interfaced with the European Union on the troubling issues of blacklisting, which continues to this day. Member states of the community, however, continue to take the necessary steps to comply with the demands of the regulating agencies.
Noting that Caricom is a family, incoming Caricom Chairman and Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honourable Mia Motley, was pleased to welcome her regional colleagues.
This is a critical moment for us as a community to understand that whether the challenges be with respect to chronic NCDs, which is the insidious killer among too many of our people, or whether the challenge be the more talked about and definite existential crisis of climate, affecting us not just through hurricanes, as it literally has torn many of our countries apart, from Dorian with Bahamas to Maria and Irma with Dominica and Antigua and Barbuda and the British Virgin Islands.
Once the official opening ceremony ended, regional leaders assembled for a plenary caucus. Then they assembled for a private caucus and later on for a welcome reception that was hosted by the government of Barbados. The 31st Inter-Sessional meeting of the Caribbean community ends on Wednesday, February 19th. Reporting from Bridgetown, Barbados with my colleague Philip Marsh, I'm LTV's Munnings, ZNS Network News.